Hello, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today it's time for Coffee Talks with the BizChicks. I'm here with my friend and colleague, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the BizChicks. So welcome, sit back, get your favorite beverage, and let's have a chat this morning. We always look forward to Mondays. Every day is about you. But today, we really focus in on business and how to improve your life. And so I think you'll find this particularly helpful. You might want to, bookmark this one. So, friend, let's get started.
So, today's coffee conversation came as a result of a post I saw over on Threads over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from James Clear. And if you all don't know who he is, he wrote a book called Atomic Habits, a really good book. You need to get it. We'll put the link down in the description for
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, and so that you can get a copy of the book. It is really, really good. Well, he said something that I thought was very, very profound. He said, you don't need more time. You need less distraction. I was like, wow. You don't need more time. You need less distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking about that. And our most precious resource is our time. Right now, you're spending time with us watching this. And so we want it to be of value to you so that you can make adjustments, do whatever it is that you need to take the hassle out of your hustle, and so that you can build a profitable business. Whatever that looks like, we want to make sure that the time that you have spent here with us is going to help you and help propel you forward. Okay. Um, there, a lot of times we don't feel like we have enough time. It's like, oh, I got to be here. I got to go do this. I don't have enough time in the day to get it all done. So here's the truth, that you can actually create more time in your life. And the secret to that is to eliminate distractions. What's keeping you from the things that you really, really should be doing? We should be freeing ourselves from the non-essential. So today is Monday. You got up. What is essential on the day? A lot of times we think we need to do more. We need to keep adding more and do more, be more, and have more. Okay. How about let's cut away from things that no longer serve us, or cut away and focus. I was listening to an audio book, and I'll put the link to that one in there too, about uh, the innovations of Steve Jobs, and how Apple doesn't concentrate their efforts on everything. They concentrate their efforts on a few things. There are only a few Apple products. You have the Apple iMac, you have a MacBook, you have a phone, you have a watch. Those are their core products, or iPad as well. Those are their core products. They focus on that. They are not trying to do everything and have it all. What they do is put their all in on a few things. So they've cut back. They've eliminated the distraction from them being the best at what they do. You will get overwhelmed, distracted, and sucked into a vortex of trying to do more. Many companies are doing that. They're trying to add more things, more features, more of this to make themselves stand out. When in fact, if you cut away from the more and jump into less is actually more, because you can become, when you do less, you can become more focused, you can become less distracted, you're focusing in on what is essential for you, and it allows you to focus. When you cut away from the distraction, it allows you to focus on what really matters. Mark has a comment. He says, it was in a video I posted yesterday. It's not the time that needs to be managed, it's you. Successful people manage, successful people make time work for them. And I mean, you can check out Mark's post, that will be in the description as well. What are you going to do? How will you eliminate the unnecessary? You'll get more time when you do that. Your time will be better spent eliminating the unnecessary. Mark's further comment says, for me, it all comes down to this: why are you doing what you're doing? What is the intended result? Are the things that you're doing, are they what you want to be doing? Number one. Number two, are they contributing to what it is that you're supposed to be doing? There are so many opportunities to be distracted now. And you can get pulled over here. Somebody asks you to do something over here. And if you don't have your radar set and focused for what it is that you're supposed to be doing, you'll find yourself adding things to the plate, adding on and doing a little more here and doing a little more there until you're watered down. There are companies that have so many things going on, you don't know what they really do. In the fast food industry, let's take Jack in the Box. That menu has so many things on it. Okay, they do burgers, they do tacos, they do Chinese bowls of teriyaki bowls. They do all kind of stuff: sliders, smash burgers, uh, onion rings, and this and breakfast, and etc. It is so many things, and they're not watered down. Now contrast that with In-N-Out. In-N-Out does burgers, not turkey burgers, not bison burgers, not anything else burger, just regular hamburgers. In-N-Out does hamburgers, fries, and a drink. You can get the fries in different styles, but In-N-Out does hamburgers, fries, drink. Jack in the Box is all over the map, but the line out the door and around the block is at In-N-Out, because they focus their attention on what it is they do well. They cut away from everything else. They could do like everybody else. They, I am sure that they could do all kind of burgers, and they can probably do all kind of things and start adding to the menu, mushroom burgers and da 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 da, whatever. They can do all of that, but they didn't do any of that because it will take them away from their core
Focus.
their core focus,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which keeps them in business.
And it helps the customer. The customer is not confused. Do I want fish? Do I want a buffalo? Do I want alligator? Do I want, you know what I mean?
No. And Mark's comment, Mark says, the Cheesecake Factory. Before you go there, you need to brush up on the menu if you want to get out within 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
The Cheesecake Factory has a doggone book.
They really, really do, Fran.
It is
It's ridiculous.
a book. You go like this and you're doing this.
You know what? When people do that, it makes me pause and think, is everything fresh? Do they do that much business that they can keep all these ingredients for all these different things fresh?
Well, there's a concern. I was like, okay, uh, that's a lot. And so, what are you doing that's causing your customer confusion because
Mhm.
there's too many things going on?
And
And
that's
we're not
distracting from your
saying
main focus. Yes.
right. What is it? So we're here today to just to remind you, gain more time and more focus by focusing in on what it is that you do well. And let's cut away the stuff that happens to be fluff or
Mhm.
stuff that really doesn't need to be on the menu.
Mhm.
And because then you will feel better,
Mhm.
more relaxed, less stressed, because you don't have to keep up with all of the extra
Oh,
that went along with that.
all the foolishness and mayhem. Mark says, "What?
I
I
had a
had a consult.
consultation with,
Go ahead, friend.
go ahead. Okay. Mark said, I had a consultation with a local taqueria that was having some challenges. That was my first question. Why is your menu so big? Why are there chicken wings? People aren't coming here for wings.
You know, I think it's just that people are afraid they're going to miss out on a customer. Or someone walked in and said, y'all should do wings. Next thing you know, you're doing wings. And that's not what you're known for. So that how many orders are you really going to get for wings when the majority of your customers come in because of what's on your main menu? They come,
Tacos in the taqueria? I'm not coming to a taqueria for wings
no, I'm going to Wingstop or somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
that do wings.
Exactly. I'm going where the specialty is if I want that particular item. And so, yeah, I can see, Mark, where that would really throw the customer off. And I think sometimes in our life, we get thrown off course because someone said, oh, you should, or why don't you do this? You're good at this. We're good at a lot of different things.
But we only are focusing on what we do best. If we focus on what we do best and let somebody else do the thing, we're not supposed to be a jack of all trades. Let's just be a master
Of
of the
one.
one that we do well. Uh,
Exactly.
Mark said, you're killing the people in the kitchen, depleting your food inventory to offer food that no one requested.
Okay. Or someone requests every blue moon.
And you shouldn't have to be afraid to send them down the street. Well, you know what? That company down there does wonderful wings. Go ahead and get the wings from them.
Mhm.
And now you're not tired. And like Mark said, the people in the kitchen are not going, what are we doing? So, what is it that you could say no to? And over this next month before we get into 2025, and that we can shave off or we can delete, let go, that is not essential. What is that? Could it be the endless scrolling on social media? Do you need to be
Mhm.
doing that?
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
there are new platforms coming out every day. Do you need to be on Blue Sky? Do you need to be on Threads? Do you need to be on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest? Find out where the people that you talk to and hang out and where you're getting the most interaction, and go there and post up there and stay right there and be right there.
You know what else, friend? I noticed that it seems like, remember Meetup? Seems like people are posting meetups more now because I think people are over being cooped up and they're, looking to get out again. So the question becomes, are you at every meetup that's forming now? Are you spreading yourself too thin for 2025? Come on, people. Let's not make the same mistakes. Let's focus. Does the meetup match what you are doing? What your
Mark,
focus is?
Mark said, I'd like to be on all the platforms with very few followers on each. It keeps me humble.
Well,
Look, go to where your people are gathering and they're listening to you and they're gaining value from you. Go to that platform and be okay with that platform. It's okay if Facebook is not your jam.
mhm,
If it is
mhm.
your jam, get in there and work the Facebook, work wherever it is that you are, but don't spread yourself so thin that we get nothing of value at all because you're so, oh, I got to run over there. Oop, I need to run over there. And oop, I need to be over there now. Pick a place.
And sometimes I think that that's how people feel about technology. There's always something new. It's always something shiny. And so, do I need to learn this? Do I need to learn that? And it can be overwhelming.
But it won't overwhelm if you look
Focus.
at it and decide, does this fit? Will it help enhance whatever I'm doing? Does it help my core focus? Does it help my core, what I do well? Is this going to enhance what I do well, or is it going to take away from what I'm doing? What could you do? Oh, let me back up. Cutting away from non-essential things opens doors to more opportunities for you. There's more business out there that you may not have
Mhm.
seen because you're so cluttered over with stuff that has come in, a barrage of stuff that's come in, and you think that you have to do that and that and that, and you don't see this pile of money that's over here. You don't see the pile of money that's over here because your focus is all over way around here, and there's some things that you could be, that's giving you more increase, more time, giving you more time with less stress, but you can't see it because there's so many things that you're looking like, or
Mm.
looking at, I should say. So what could you do with more time?
Oh my gosh.
And maybe if we thought about that, getting, and you, if you sitting down and getting still, like your grandma said, get somewhere and sit down and don't move, just kind of sit there. If I didn't have to do this, what would I be doing?
Hmm.
You know that we have things on our to-do list. I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I need to do this. Okay, do you really?
Hmm.
Is this something somebody else in the company should be doing?
Mhm. Yeah.
Are you learning a new something because you don't want to pay somebody to do that, when it's probably easier just to write a check and get somebody to come in and do the posting for your company? You can write the articles and things and say, okay, please get these out. You don't have to do it all. Matter of fact, we need you to be hyper focused on what you do well. And if I'm hyper focused on what I'm doing, okay, I equated it this to this being buckshot. Like, buckshot is just everywhere. But when you are hitting the target and you are a sniper, that means you are hitting a direct target,
Hmm.
and you're going direct, not
Hmm.
all over the place. So be hyper focused. and you're almost blinded to everything else, which is a good thing. You're
Hmm.
they put the blinders on the horse to keep them focused so they're not, because you'll go wherever your eyes go.
Yes. Hmm.
Um, would you be writing more books?
Would you be exercising? Would you be relaxing so that when you are well rested, you are better focused on your primary objective?
Oh, and the clients get all of your time and you're not
Yes,
checking different things while you're sitting in front of a client.
exactly. Exactly. And the thing is, when you are focused, when you're able to focus, you can become more expert at what it is that you do, because you're not trying, like you said, trying to be a master of all things. Um, your own accountant, your own salesperson, your own staging person, your own. It's
Get
just
some
a lot.
get some help. And it's okay to get some help. Okay, so the possibilities for you to do different things are endless when you have cut away from doing the everything. Now
Mhm.
you're hyper focused and you only do this thing. So when somebody brings something to you or asks you to do something that's outside of your hyper focus, now you're saying no. And there's a complete sentence to that. No.
Mhm.
Not no, but maybe I'll get to it later. The answer is no. That's not part of my assignment.
Mhm.
And being bold enough to say that and stick to it and not try, well, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Well, they didn't care about your feelings when they came to ask.
And what did they say? There's a difference between being nice and being kind.
Hmm. I'm
Mhm.
being kind to you when I tell you no, because
And I
I
tell
will
you the
not get
truth.
I'm not going to get my paper done if I'm helping you get your paper done.
Exactly.
I know
I'm
that
not available for your
sounds
assignment. How about this? I'm not available for your assignment.
oh, it is very interesting that, if you tend to people please, you're going to pick up stuff. So you've got to find out what it is that you're supposed to be focused on and keep
Mhm.
that as a center. I don't know if you have to paste it up on a wall, on the refrigerator, or wherever in your office. My primary focus is, and put that there so that you can know when a request comes in, does this line up with my primary focus?
Mhm.
Do I even have time to do this, or is it going to pull me away from my primary focus? Things don't get done because people get pulled away on
Mhm.
extracurricular activities that is not even there. It's not in their circus. It's not even their monkeys.
I mean, think about it. And it doesn't mean that they're all um what would you call them? They're all tasks that you wouldn't like to be in. Some things you want to participate in, but it's taking you away from your focus. Um, someone make that okay. So let's say it's the holidays, because right now, in this particular video, that time of year is we're in the holiday season, and someone wants to go on a um, what do you call that thing, on a horse-drawn carriage ride to watch the lights, to see the lights in a certain part of the city, and it's going to cost maybe $100 or so per person, and there's six of you. Okay, but they're having it on a night when you're doing something else. Do you cancel that, and that thing that you're canceling is what you should be focused on? Do you cancel your business opportunity to go spend
Girl, I
time?
can on the
You got
sleigh
to
ride.
make a decision. You got to prioritize.
Mark says, what is my intention today?
Mhm.
What will be the evidence of my success? What challenges slash obstacles do I see? How will I overcome them? So
Mhm.
It's setting the intention for the day. What needs to get done today?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mark says, if you take time to write your answers to those questions every morning and evaluate how you're doing in the evenings, your life will change quickly.
I love it.
And you will discover that you have more time to do the things that are important to you. Maybe spend time with your family, take a vacation, go to a beach.
Go on that carriage ride.
So we need to cut away. And so cutting away is like, have you noticed trees when you
Mm,
prune them? When you prune a tree, what does that do? It causes the tree to produce more fruit.
that does.
But if
And
you
better
leave
fruit. Mm-hmm,
if you leave the dead limbs and leaves, if you leave all the dead stuff on the tree, it becomes unproductive.
mm-hmm.
And so every so often you're going to prune the peaches tree, or you're pruning the the uh, the grapevine,
Yes.
just to have it more productive. The more productive you want it, that means you got to cut away some things off the vine or off the tree so that it will flourish. Okay, so in basketball, I watched the basketball games, and have you noticed that sometimes in the beginning of the season, the end of the season, and sometimes in the middle, they will cut people from the team to bring other people on the team so that they can focus on the goal of a championship. If the person or whatever is not working,
Mm-hmm.
or they will
Or is
cut.
a distraction. Let's say they got a wonderful social life that is that is
and
not a good representation of the team.
right. So if and so something needs to be done. They need to be
Mm-hmm.
cut away so that they don't become a hindrance or distraction to the team becoming a championship team. So, and it's tough to do it because people have, oh, that's my buddy and that's my friend. And it's like, we need you to, we're going to need to let you go because we need to bring in somebody that's good. And you can feel some kind of way, but it's for the betterment of the team.
There you go.
Cutting
Wow.
away of distractions reveal the beauty and potential that is waiting to come forth.
Mm, mm. Yes,
Um,
I can remember um, trimming back those vines and pruning the peach trees. Mm-hmm. Yep.
so this week, we'd like to encourage you to take some inventory, like Mark says, and what distractions can you prune so that your best work can come forward? What is it that, like grandma says, get somewhere,
Get
sit
somewhere.
down,
Sit down. Reflect. Mm-hmm.
and just sit still. What can I stop doing so that I can be more effective?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean be more effective for everybody. If I cut down, and maybe it's just one thing that you let go today. I remember we did a show a while back. What is one thing that I'm going to keep doing,
Mm-hmm.
stop doing, or start doing?
Yes.
Because we don't, again, I don't think we need to add more stuff to our plates. I think we need to figure out what we need to get off the plate so that we can be more effective. uh, that's our conversation for today. Our coffee conversation for today is, you don't need more time, you need to eliminate distractions.
I
So
love
what distractions are you going to eliminate today? Now, uh, this is the time where we invite you to become a part of the BizChicks community. You can do that by texting biz to 33777, or you can go to bizchicks.net. You could become a part of the community. It doesn't cost you to do that. You can become a subscriber to the community, and there, when you get over there, you'll get an opportunity to do that, and that comes with some perks that we'll tell you about later. But whatever you do, become a part of the BizChicks community, because we're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so that you can
Run a
build a
profitable
profitable
business
business that's
that's
fun
fun
to
to
run.
run.
So, with that, we want to say thank you so very much. We're looking forward to speaking with you. Today is First Monday. We will be at Seasons 52. We're going to be talking about getting financially fit for the
Mhm.
new year. We got two great speakers that are going to help us with that in getting us financially fit for the new year. So come on out, 1869 Arden Way, no, 1689 Arden Way in Sacramento, California at Seasons 52 from 6 p.m. to 7:30. Just come on out and join us. We look forward to seeing you. And we want to say thank you so much for taking the time out, your time out today to spend it with us. Now, take your inventory. That's your homework for the week. Get somewhere, sit down, take some inventory, and let us know how it went. Thank you so much. We look forward to talking with you soon.
Thank you again, Mark. We want people to check you out. Guys, follow Mark at Ask Mark
Ask
Ward.
our board. Yep, we're going to put a
Thank
link
you.
to his content in the
Description.
yeah. Thank you. I was going to say comments, but no, in the description.
In the description. So with
Thank
that,
you.
we want you to know we thank you for your time, those of you watching live and on the replay. And we will see you soon, everyone. Bye-bye.